For cheap and reliable coins, head over to utnice.com and go to the checkout. Once you've picked the coins you wanted, use JT11 as the code and get yourself an extra 6% off on your orders. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another review, and it's going to be the legend that is Sergio Ramos. He is obviously, I think, potentially rumored to be a one to watch. I know there's a lot in PSG, so I don't know whether he will be. I know we've got, I believe, Donnarumma, I think, is semi-confirmed. Messi is obviously confirmed. I believe Wijnaldum is confirmed. And we've also got the likes of Hakimi, who could get one. There is a lot of players out there that really have got a lot of chance of one to watch. Whether Sergio Ramos will skate by because there is two teams, I don't know. But we have got his review out first, just because, you know what, we're doing a league on objective with obviously Shaqiri. So I thought, you know what, we haven't done Ramos yet, and we packed him a while ago. And I've used him a few times. This is a different card, so obviously it won't show you how many matches I have. I've used him for, because we have got a duplicate that is on the transfer list. But Sergio Ramos, solid. Absolutely solid card. It's got okay pace, nothing too crazy, but obviously with a shadow, that'll go up to 80 with 81 acceleration and 79 sprint speed, but his defending is absolutely, it's just absolutely on point. Literally, there's no other explanation. He is still a class defender, very much like my Ruben Diaz. Not necessarily the quickest or the best at kind of turning, but when you put him on that attack, he really can get that ball from anybody. So let's jump into Ramos. He's coming in, I think, at about 20,000 coins, so a relatively one that you might be able to invest in as well, but most definitely not a bad centre-back to start with. So let's jump in and show you what Ramos can do. Ramos stepping up for Mbappe, does get tackled by Verratti instead, and Ramos is just going to see it out. And again, another fantastic player. Ooh, gone for the really long ball but missed out. I think Ramos most definitely, it's very much like a Ruben Diaz. Doesn't necessarily need the pace, but does have incredible defensive stats. Ramos watching Son. He's going to come in on the inside. Just watch him pass it across. There it is. As soon as you can kind of get in reach with him, you just know he's going for the block, and Ramos has got that lovely stretch of leg that just really stops them from kind of shooting from quite a wide angle, to be honest. Really good with that jump tackle. Good tackle from Ramos, stopping Haaland. Lovely little stop and turn, and sees the ball away. Solid defending so far once more. Ramos with a beautiful interception. And again with another block. He is just literally everywhere. Big ball over. Can he get the touch? Oh, it's nearly there. And I think definitely this card, to be honest, is making hard work of looking good. Even though obviously he isn't necessarily designed for right now, you've kind of got to want the card right now to be able to justify the SBC. The only thing that's going is that it is the first SBC on obviously the game, so it is technically one of the first promo special cards that you can get. And he's just, ooh, nearly. He's just very average. You can get so much better for 17k. What a goal from Ramos. Great header as well. It's an assist from Shaqiri actually as well. Ramos again being an absolute unit. He really just is fantastic. And I oh god, I say that as I mispass it, but it's a shame that he is kind of like going down now. Obviously we've had plenty of years of him being just phenomenal, really good from a right back position all the way to the centre back, and now he is just having his glory years mainly. He's really just putting in the shift. Obviously PSG changed his team, which I really didn't see him doing. I thought he might have actually retired at Real Madrid, but most definitely not a bad card still. I feel like kind of going into the first few weeks, he may be semi-usable in comparison to a few. Obviously, you have got some decent centre-backs throughout the game. Gomez, Militao, you've got Romero from Chelsea, from Tottenham, then you go up to the likes of Virgil, Varane. But in terms of kind of right now, I feel like you could get away with him, and he'd probably give you a little bit of profit. I think SBC-wise, he's going to be absolutely fantastic, linking with the likes of Parejo, who then links with Gerard Moreno. So then, my man Ramos, the beautiful Spanish, absolute legend of a centre-back is phenomenal. Still phenomenal. I absolutely love this card. It just brings back so many memories from the generations that we've had of Ramos, all the way back in his right-back days in FIFA 10. The card has always been brilliant. And I think he's not been, even now, he's still an 88, which is just absolutely nuts. He is always going to be a legend of this sport, and it is a shame that he has had to leave Real Madrid, or at least has parted ways. But he's still not a bad centre-back, so I would probably try and get at least somewhat out of him, but I can imagine by the end of the game we will probably get a flashback Ramos at some point, a 90 rated of some sort, which would be absolutely fantastic. And I think most definitely he's still playable right now, and especially in Ligue 1, you've obviously got very limited options. I think Kimpembe and Marquinhos are going to be the two that will be used a hell of a lot. Denea is an absolute cracking little purchase there. Dalio is not awful, I suppose. Couple others that I've not kind of seen, quite a lot of low paces there, but I think definitely Marquinhos and Kimpembe will be the two this year if you don't go for it. So Ramos for me is just for right now, and then kind of in like a week or two he's probably going to be left with obviously strikers getting quicker and quicker every single week. Every time there's a brand new card, there's always somebody that is better. But for Shadow, obviously get the 80 pace, the 95 defending, absolutely classed it out. Like I say, I think this is the only problem for him, because I think everything else is absolutely spot on. His defensive ability is fine. He's got great physicals. Stamina, it just seems to be absolutely hitting the floor for whatever reason. He's got some passing. Dribbling wise, great reactions, good composure. Agility balance isn't totally awful, so you can kind of work with that. And I think for 20k, absolute steal for an 88. I'd pick him up whilst you can, because you never know. I feel like at the very minimum, he's going to be fodder that is going to be high rated and good nation, with obviously that league transfer as well, from obviously Ligue 1 to the Spanish league is an absolute no-brainer for me. So hopefully you did enjoy the video. I'm going to give him a solid 8 out of 10. Let me know down below what you think about Ramos and who is in your Ligue 1 team if you have one. But from that, see you for the next one. Peace.